Hello, welcome back to BrowTab BSchool, where we talk blades and technique to up your brow game and education to grow your brow business. I'm Alex. I am the girl, the artist, the educator behind BrowTab BSchool and this YouTube channel. Since it's April, aka tax season, and I have been head down in my taxes for the last week, I thought, why not have a BSchool chat about taxes real quick. Don't worry, we are not going to be doing any math. We are not going to be reviewing any spreadsheets. I just want to share 3 quick tips with you guys to implement in your business right away. Now you guys, I'm no accountant. I do have a background in economics, but that does not make me an accountant. I do my own taxes. I've been doing them for 7 years now since I started my very first business. And I have learned a lot of tips and tricks along the way that I've just kind of taught myself, that I've figured out to make every year easier. So I've put together 3 for you guys to share today. Can you guys imagine that I'm actually so nerdy while I'm doing this that I make notes for myself to make it easier for next year? Well, you should thank my nerdy side, because I'm going to share 3 of those notes with you today to make it easier for you this year or next year or the years to come. Now, I am up in Canada and you guys could be anywhere in the world right now. I love that so much. So these tips are not specific to any country, any region, as taxes do change from region to region. So please take these tips with a grain of salt. If you need more help, more information to file your taxes, please check with your federal government. And if you need even more help, more advice, check with a registered accountant. Because once again, I am no accountant. I just wanted to share 3 tips with you to make tax season easier and to kind of just make organizing your business a little bit easier. So let's get down to it. 3 tips to make filing your taxes easier, simpler, more organized in the years to come. Tip number 1, keep good records. It doesn't matter how you do it, however you'd like to do it is totally fine. Just make sure you are doing it. Track every dollar that you spend in your business, and I mean every dollar, and track every dollar that comes into your business. You can do this yourself kind of by hand in a spreadsheet if you like. There are programs that do it for you, or a lot of online bookings. I know personally the one I'm using right now, Square, does it for you. It keeps an income report, and then you can just review or print that report and use that to file your tax. For your expenses, there are apps out there that you can actually just like take a photo of your receipt and it will record it for you, put it in the right category. Otherwise, you can track these yourself, keep all of your receipts. Just make sure you are keeping your receipt. It doesn't matter how you want to do it. If you want to use an app or a program to help you, or you want to do it by hand, just make sure you're doing it. You can write off most business expenses when you are filing your taxes, which is amazing because it brings down what you are going to owe in tax when you actually file. Tip number 2, stay on top of it. Don't leave this all to the last minute, aka when it's tax time. You will hate yourself for doing that. Set a schedule for yourself and always stay on top of it, whether you want to do it weekly or monthly. That way you're never getting behind. I don't suggest doing it longer than monthly. I guess you could do it quarterly, but I would say monthly would be the max that you would want to wait before reviewing your income and your expenses for that month. So you decide to do it monthly, great. Now, every month, at the end of the month, or the beginning of the next month, make sure you record your income for that month. Make sure you record your expenses for that month. And you can even go one step forward on your expenses and divide them out into the categories that you can write them off, so that when you actually go back to that month to find your write-offs, they're already divided out for you. Tip number 3, if math is not your thing, if taxes are not your thing, hire it out. Hire an accountant. Take it off your plate. Don't stress. Don't waste your time. Your time can be used in more valuable places if taxes are not your strong suit. There is no shame in it. That is the great thing about running your own business. If there is a task that you don't like to do, you can always hire someone else to do it for you, because when you don't like to do it, generally you don't do a good job at it, and your time can be spent better elsewhere. But side note, if you do end up hiring someone to do your taxes for you, you really should still follow tip 1 and tip 2 to record your expenses and your income and to stay on top of it. Step 1 or tip 1 at least, because you're going to need to hand this information off to an accountant for them to file for you. Tip 2, if you want your accountant to really like you. That's it, y'all. 3 simple tips. Start implementing these. They're also going to make the organization of your business so much better when it comes down to your finances. Hope this helps you stay organized in your business, not only for tax time, but just in general. Please leave me a thumbs up today. My number tax overrun brain could definitely use the love. And if you want to see more content like this to grow your microblading skills and expand your brow business, subscribe now.